Alexander the Great stood before his battle-worn soldiers, his voice carrying across the ranks. He had led them across continents, won victories no one thought possible, and now, they wanted to leave. He wasn't going to stop them, but he had something to say first. If you want to go home, I won't stop you. But before you leave, you need to hear this. You need to remember what we have done together and what you were before this journey began. Let's start with my father, Philip. When he took the throne, you were scattered farmers, struggling to protect your land from raiders. You had no cities, no laws, no real power. Under him, you became rulers, not just of your own lands but of those who once threatened you. He conquered Thrace, giving you access to trade and wealth. He humbled the Thessalians, the Athenians, and the Thebans, people who once looked down on you. Macedonia, once a land of mere survivors, became a force that others feared and respected. And when the Greeks looked for a leader against Persia, they turned to him, to us. But that was only the beginning. I took what my father built and carried it further. We crossed into Asia, even though the Persians controlled the seas. We fought and won. Ionia, Phrygia, Lydia, Miletus, all these lands are now yours. The wealth of Egypt, the treasures of Babylon, the riches of Persia and beyond, they belong to you. You sit as rulers where kings once reigned. You lead armies, govern lands, and command respect. And what have I kept for myself? Nothing but this cloak and crown. Every fortune we took, every city we conquered, I gave to you. I eat the same food as you. I march the same roads. I stand guard at night while you sleep. I have fought beside you in every battle. If you think you have given more to me than I have to you, then show me your wounds, and I will show you mine. My body carries scars from every weapon, swords, arrows, stones, and spears. Every injury I took was in battle, fighting for your lives, your glory, your rewards. We have celebrated together. I have seen you marry, seen your children born, seen your families grow. I have paid your debts, never asking how you spent your gold, even though you have taken plenty from the cities we've conquered. Some of you wear golden crowns, marks of your courage, rewards I gave you myself. Those who fell in battle were buried with honor. Their families live free from taxes. Back home, their names stand in bronze, never to be forgotten. Not one of you has ever been left behind to die in retreat. You stood your ground, always. And now, I wanted to send back those who have grown old, those wounded in battle, to be honored as heroes at home. But if you all want to leave, then go. Leave now. When you return, tell them this. Tell them that your king, Alexander, who defeated the Persians, the Medes, the Bactrians, and the Scythians, who rules over land stretching to the Caspian Sea, who crossed mountains, rivers, and deserts that no army had ever crossed before, who reached the Indus, where even Dionysus stopped, who fought where no man had fought before, tell them that when you reached Susa, you abandoned him. You left him in the hands of the very people you had conquered. Tell them this, and let's see if they believe it makes you heroes. Go. Leave. If that is the story you want to take home, then take it. With that, Alexander turned his back. The silence among his soldiers was heavy. They had followed him through hell and back. Now, he was giving them a choice, one they never expected. What would they do? Alexander's speech at Opis was one of the most powerful moments in history. It was not just a speech, it was a challenge. A reminder of what they had fought for. And in the end, his men did not leave. If you want to hear more stories of history's greatest moments, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more.